Welcome to Talking Beards, an entertainment news podcast all about the facial hair lifestyle and the people who use their beards and mustaches to help change the world. Join your hosts, World Goatee Champion Aaron D. Johnston and two-time National Goatee Champion Scott Sikora as they talk about all the important issues in the community, from charity events, competition news, styling tips, breaking news, and much more. Tune in every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern as we stream live on all social media platforms as well as talkingbeards.com and answer all of your questions. Join in our chat room and be a part of the show each week as we give away great prizes, compliments of Honest Amish. I am your host, Aaron D. Johnston, and I am Scott Sikora, and we are Talking Beards.
Tickle me blue on this episode of Talking Beards. What's up, everybody? This is episode number 313 of Talking Beards. I'm live, and I have a Natalie backdrop tonight. Look at that. She's back there. Apparently, that's where she decided to hang out, so that's what we're doing. And, yeah, we're ready. What's up, Scott?
Oh, hi, everyone. I'm Scott.
Hello, Scott.
What I said, trick or treat or trick, because why can't it be that? Oh,
why couldn't it be Tickle Me Elmo?
I don't know.
Alan D. Eckert is here. He's in town. Hey, Alan, we're also in town.
Are you guys
don't
are
get
bringing
a tattoo?
You're bringing your kidneys together.
Yeah, your kidneys are gonna be together. But yeah, don't get a tattoo, Alan. Don't do it. What's up, Scott? Oh my, excuse me, I burped.
Look at this. Tricks. It's snowing in Ohio. That's what I was telling Aaron. I mean, that's what I remember about Ohio. It's either, or actually I was saying that to MJ, but like growing up as a kid, it was either snowing while you were trick-or-treating, or it was pouring rain, or it was like 85 and sunny. So we get, apparently for trick-or-treating today in Ohio, we have snow, and there might as well be snow in Texas because it's freaking freezing outside.
It was crazy. It was super cold in Austin today. How was that?
Yeah, it sucked, but once again, everyone was like, "Oh, we're from Ohio, so this is like," and I'm like, "No, it sucks still."
And that was exactly when you hopped on earlier. That was pretty much what I started with. You're like, "It was super cold at work today." I'm like, "You should be used to this." I mean, you've only been in Austin for 2 years. You should,
Yeah, and I've been used to like 102, 103 degrees. So it's like, and now it's all of a sudden it was like 36 yesterday morning and
that's
this
crazy.
Morning. Yeah.
And now everyone in Austin is going to be super sick because it's supposed to warm right back up in a couple of days, right?
Yeah, by Sunday it's supposed to be 82.
That sucks.
But we would have back in Ohio.
Halloween.
Well, back in Ohio, and I'm sure MJ can attest to this too, because I'm sure it's happened up there a few times. You'd get like one day it'd be like 20 degrees or 10 degrees, and then the next day it was like 85. It just like you get these weird. It's global warming, Aaron.
Global warming. That's
Greta Thunberg's fault.
That's why it was 40 degrees in Austin today because of global warming. That's why that bird pooped on me. Global warming.
Global warming. But everyone, welcome to Talking Beards. Thank you guys all for tuning in. You can go check us out live at talkingbeards.com. Or if you want to interact with people such as Adam right here, 4 seasons in a day. That's Ohio.
There
you can go over to Facebook or YouTube and search for Talking Beards and hit the button, follow us, like us, and then you can start joining everyone in the chat room. But what's that on the back of your head?
This?
Yeah, can you show?
Yeah, I can. So I got these new hats that'll be at Nationals. I got a leather patch on it. It's pretty cool.
Wow. Are those for sale? Are they going to be for sale?
They're going to be for sale. They're $25. They're Richardson 112 hats. They're super nice. You don't have to wear them backwards. You can actually wear them either way. That's super crazy. But
and is that going to be like a limited time only hat specifically that you can only get at Nationals?
Yeah, pretty much. Unless I don't sell them all, and then you'll be able to get them at the next couple of events. But yeah, they were bought specifically for Nationals. And yeah, we've got a few of them, and stop by the table this weekend at Nationals and pick one up.
Yeah, and for everyone else, if you don't get your hat, they have other assorted hats over at honestamish.com. You can go through all the wonderful and great products they have there available. And when you're checking out, make sure you use promo code Talking Beards and you will get yourself 15% off your entire order and free shipping in the continental United States if you spend more than 35 whole dollars. That's
Man, you
honestamish.com. Yeah.
that is such a great job.
Yeah. And everyone always, this is like key thing. Big. There was an article about the beard
There was a
calendar.
whole article and they used MJ as the cover. Look at that.
Now look at that trifecta, full circle of how it all works. Like
That's it.
I start a podcast about beards and then it turns into a talk show about beards. And then Aaron and I become close friends. And then we start doing all this stuff. And then it becomes the beard calendar. And then in the middle of there, MJ took a picture. And then it's like, oh my gosh, all the stars align.
There it is. All the stars.
I just babbled like crazy there. But anyways, beardcalendar.com. If you guys want, you can take that off. It was up there long enough.
It was up there a while.
Yeah, if you guys want to know more information about any beard competition that's going on in the world for the most part, from now for the next year, if not more, go to thebeardcalendar.com. Or if you have an event you want to share, you can do it there. That rhymed.
That was beautiful. I think that was a commercial right there for the beard calendar.com.
I had a lot of candy today.
So we tried to get some candy today.
And a bird pooped on you.
And a bird pooped on me. No, right before the bird pooped on me, I tried to buy a bag of candy from the grocery store, and apparently there was none. So, are you going to get trick or treaters tonight, Scott Sikora?
No, I miss trick or treating. Like I used to. Growing up was a lot of fun, and like it kind of lost its whole fizzle for me. And I was talking to someone at work today, and I was just like, Halloween, just my jam with Halloween, it was being with my niece and nephew and going trick-or-treating with them. And it was like, they made that holiday so crazy special and fun. And just growing up with them from being like just little kids up to they were in their teens and just being there every Halloween with them and seeing their costumes and walking with them and then handing.
You were like the big brother type.
Yeah, dude.
That was the cool part.
Yeah. So, but yeah.
When was the last time you think you dressed up and went trick or treating? How old were you?
That had to be like 6, 7, 8 years ago with Lucas. Yeah.
No, I meant like you dressed up and went trick or treating still?
Yeah, I was going up
like
doors.
You, not with like taking someone, like as a little Scott C. Sikora with your little boo bucket and your Elmo costume.
I feel like it. Whoa. Sure just went. I feel like it was in high school, and I feel like we all dressed as Amish people too.
Really?
That reminds me. This is probably a story I haven't told either.
Yeah, let's hear it.
So for our senior year in high school, we decided that for Halloween we were all going to dress up as Amish, and our friend who had a minivan was going to go around and pick us all up in the morning and then drive us all to school and drop us off at the front door. And that's what happened, because Amish get picked up in the morning by the bus and get dropped off at work. And yeah, I mean, we even had a group of girls, God bless them, they looked so cute, that they went as Amish girls. So there was like about, I think 8 of us. And then I think there was like 4 or 5 girls that dressed as Amish. And it was real easy to get this stuff because a few towns over, there was an Amish community, and we had tons.
You just go to the store and go buy Amish clothes. Yeah,
they make their own clothes there, and no, you can't just go to the store.
Hey, can you go to the Amish store?
Yeah, up on the corner, and they sell like on one side of the aisle, they have all their cooking stuff, flowers, and all that stuff.
The grocery store, I get the big donuts in Greenville. They definitely have a section of clothing for Amish people in that grocery store. And it's an Amish grocery store. I got a hat there.
Oh, see, Andrew says there were 2,000 kids causing a ruckus at the Mall of America tonight. So him and MJ were out there earlier knocking kids around.
Andrew and MJ are freaking beating up kids in the Mall of America. Good
That
God.
sounds like a good TV show.
I'd watch it. Andrew and MJ's mess around.
Yeah. So, but, all right. So enough talking about Halloween. Aaron. So Aaron, you guys are already on the beginning trek of what you guys are going to be doing this weekend, and that's the 2023 Honest Amish National Beard and Mustache Championships.
Yeah,
so
we're already here.
So, so as we do at the beginning of our show, we talk a little bit about what we're doing right now, and we were talking about Halloween and stuff, but we are here for a specific person or specific reason and a specific person. One of the biggest events in the United States for the bearding community is coming up.
This is the biggest event in the United States for the beard community, I think.
Not every Tuesday at 8 p.m. on Talking Beards. Wow.
I'm just going to leave here.
Man,
I kicked myself out. Well, besides us, obviously, I was talking about like an event. We're not an event. We're just like a well-calculated, well-oiled machine of a show that comes on all the time.
With backdrop Natalie's.
Boom. Well,
I squeeze your head.
Squeeze your head. What's up, Rim Job? Rim Job Rob's going to be here soon.
Oh, my
RJR,
gosh.
baby.
Yeah, so start telling us a little bit about like you getting down there and what you got going on for the next couple days and what you guys got planned. And
so
lead into our guest.
We came on down to Daytona because obviously we got Talking Beards to do today. So I was like, well, I got to get down to Daytona so I can do Talking Beards. But so what happened was Natalie's aunt was actually going on a vacation with her friend this week, and they were going to go to some other town and some other place, and we're like, that is the same week leading up to Nationals. How about you just come to Nationals? And they're like, sounds good. So Natalie's aunt and her friend are down here, and we went ahead and came on down. We got set up. Most everybody else is going to be kind of coming in Wednesday. So we've got a couple rooms here in Daytona, and we're going to fill it full of bearded people. And RJR has a few friends, a few
of us. Yes.
So today, just hanging out, doing Talking Beards, and that's it. Tomorrow, I think it's just going to be people coming in, getting ready, and then
to your room.
Yeah, everybody's just going to pile in here. As Natalie already claimed her spot in bed, so no one can take that section. You got to get there early to claim your spot. But yeah, so we're down here. We're on Thursday. I think there's beard stuff. There's Friday beard stuff. There's Saturday beard stuff. And then Sunday, a bunch of us are going to go to Orlando, and we're going to go to an escape room and all kinds of random things.
I hope you don't get out.
Yeah, we'll just stay in there. No, we were going to go do like Universal or Disney or something like that. But we tried that a few months ago, and it was a disaster. Natalie's kidney did not like going on any rides at all. It was definitely not the best idea we've ever had. So we decided after the Disneyland experience from a couple months ago that we're not going to do Universal or Disney.
Well, that's not cool. So Natalie's sick kidney's not going to even get a farewell Disney trip out of the whole thing.
It got a farewell Disney trip a few weeks ago in Disneyland, but
it didn't cooperate well enough to get its very last one. That kidney's just a jerk.
It is a jerk, and it acted up, and it's not going to get another trip to Disneyland or World or Universal or anything. It's just going to go hang out in Orlando and watch me and John Abraham race go-karts.
Hashtag Natalie's kidney's a jerk.
Yeah. Is it? Oh, Natalie said unless Alan D. Eckert's kidney heals her entire body, and then she gets to keep her other kidney, and then it can go on other trips later in life.
Oh, that's right. I forgot it's stowing away as a passenger for a bit.
Yeah, so apparently it's all going on the right side. She found that out.
As opposed to the wrong side?
Well, she already had her left one removed, so she just assumed the new kidney was going to go on the left side. But nope, they're putting it on the right side where her giant other kidney is.
Wow. And then they just take a bunch of twisty ties and just tie them all together?
Look at this. Corey Stovall, all the way from Casper, Wyoming.
Oh, wow.
He's coming to Daytona now. Look at that. Casper in the house.
Great.
It's like 1 degree in Casper right now, I think, probably.
Yeah. Tell Natalie's kidney to stop being a jerk.
Yeah, I agree. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got going on. Do you have anything new and exciting going on, Scott Sikora?
Nope. Just work projects, blah, blah, blah. But that's not as exciting as our guest who is here.
Our guest is here. I didn't even think about having him a cool picture. Dadgummit. Oh, well, I blame because I was traveling anyway. So,
and it's my fault too. So my apologies.
Tonight, we have the one and only MJ Johnson to talk all about the 2023 Honest Amish National Beard and Mustache Championships in Daytona Beach, Florida. This is the very important information episode everyone's been waiting for. Mr. MJ Johnson, what is up?
Hey.
We're here.
This thing on?
Yeah. Yes, it is.
Hello. And it's facing the right way and everything.
Yeah. So you guys know I had to fix Scott's microphone earlier before when we were doing the test stuff. So, but it's all working now.
Yeah, Scott's microphone was just pointing. Yeah, it was pointing like that.
If you have a microphone, it actually has to be pointed at you, or it's going to work best that way. So
yeah, it'll work best. It's got to point at you, Scott.
Hopefully that works now.
Some people's microphones are like pointing towards the ceiling. It's really strange.
Yeah, or if they're just super tiny.
I gotta say, I really liked your guys' intro. I was sitting in the backstage watching the show, and it's really warm. You guys' personalities shine through, and it's really fun. It's like a really genuine way. So
it's like the first time we've ever met. Him and I. This is our first time together.
First episode right here. Yeah, you could barely even tell. But so MJ, you're still you're on your trip to National still, right?
Yep, I haven't left yet. I'm in sunny Minneapolis with a couple inches of snow on the ground this morning. So be happy to get out of here.
So it's currently, well, it's 73 now, but it was 81 degrees here today. So it's going to be an enormous shock.
That's nice. That's
he's going to get sick.
All the rest of the country is frozen right now, but not Florida.
All right, I won't bring my scraper then, so that's good news.
No, I don't think you need it.
Okay.
What if you're buying lottery tickets, though? I mean, I hear the Florida lottery is pretty good.
Lottery in Mass, I could bring the window scraper. Yeah, that's a good idea, Scott. I appreciate the help.
See, Scott always coming through. I mean, he might not know how to work a microphone properly, but he knows ice scrapers and scratchers.
Ice scrapers and honest or Amish clothing.
There you go. Yeah, he's a
hat.
Apparently, he's a pro. He knows how to make Amish dresses and everything now. We just learned.
Yeah. And speaking of hats, you guys noticed the black backwards ball cap for Halloween?
The black shirts. We're all going as each other.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm going as Aaron. Aaron's going as Scott. And Scott's going as me. And it looks like, Scott, it looks like I'm looking into a mirror right now. I'll tell you
Basically. Look at this. Oh, there it is. Oh, God, look at me. I'm MJ. Look at me.
Nailed it.
I got it done perfect.
Look at me.
Look at me.
I like it.
Damn, if we would have really planned that much better, we would have all committed to this costume a little bit better.
Yeah, well, I think we all pulled it off pretty well. I mean, I think you can definitely tell who.
I mean, a goatee is pretty simple.
Oh,
yeah. Scott with the work.
Scott doesn't
smarter.
Scott doesn't have glasses on, so I can't see shit.
Aaron's like,
I should probably
talking to the camera. He's like,
I got some.
Hey, look at me! I'm Scott Sikora.
I got glasses.
Wow. Look at this all unfolding live on Talking Beards tonight.
This is so professional. I like it. Boom. That's the best you've ever looked, MJ.
Dang,
I will say this.
Get my glasses too.
You really should.
Welcome to Talking Beards.
Well, I'm not even needed here.
Yeah, neither am I.
Perry Johns is here though. all the way from the UK. What's up, Perry Johns?
Yeah, we have people from all over the world in
Perry
today
Johns.
tonight.
Perry Johns. So MJ, what all have you been up to, man? Like your last beard competition was what, Nationals last year, huh?
Yep, Casper. So,
Wow.
and we got somebody from Casper coming to this one.
Yes,
he won his category, right?
he did. He dude, his beard's amazing. Yeah,
I
Corey Stovall.
Because he had some really cool photos from the journalists that went around with us on the pub crawl on the Thursday.
Okay.
And then he ended up winning, and then they had like a story. So they had like a whole bunch of like really cool photos. So yeah, it was a whole cool thing.
Yeah, it was a really good article that floated around about him. Yeah, it was cool that, Casper is coming to Daytona. So that's nice. He says, "Hey MJ." So
Articles.
Did you speaking of articles, there you go. So we should have that up, but it's did you see the beardcalendar.com article, MJ?
I did see that. I gotta say, I really like the beard calendar. Instantly, I'll tell you real quickly. I saw right when I saw it, I always like that type of stuff, but it reminded me of when I had never been to a beard contest before. You ask yourself, where do I go to get into a beard contest? You know what I mean? Like
there was nothing.
You'd watch Whisker Wars, and you're like, oh, I want to go try one, or you'd see an article on it, didn't know. So eventually, I found one online just on like a search, and it was literally the first one I ever went to was Austin, Texas. Okay, and it was just because I saw an article online that they were having one. But that's all it takes to start a huge, fun journey. You know what I mean? So
I've met a few people that this is finding the beard calendar is how they got into bearding. Like they saw an article, just like you said, and they're like, beard competition, Google, and they're like beardcalendar.com. And
I mean, how nice is that? Like, have you ever had somebody come up to you and say, hey, that's the first beard contest I ever went to, and I found it through that? I mean,
several times, man. And
they've got it tattooed on their arm.
Yeah. It makes me feel so good when that happens, because that was the point, like just to try to get more people to these events, and it's working, I guess.
Well, I tell you what, if we bump into anybody who found nationals through beardcalendar.com, the three of us should talk to Johnny Awesome and maybe get beardcalendar.com tattoo on the shoulder.
How about I can get beard and then he can get calendar and then you can get .com.
I want the.
Run it. Let's run it.
Or we could do like every other letter.
Because it's thebeardcalendar.com. So
but then it's got to be like when we get back to back in a photo.
Yeah.
And then it says it across the three shoulders.
And then we could get those 3D
we can
glasses.
Flop our beards behind our shoulders when we do it.
And then we could change that as the top picture thing on the website. Just our tattoos.
Yeah, that's a great point. Alan Eckert, even a great resource for veterans. Like if you've been to a million contests, but you just want to know what's the current landscape look like, boom, beardcalendar.com.
And we've got new people coming to nationals. Chris just said something about that. So.
But it also too is a resource where if you're going, like maybe Al, like veteran, maybe he likes going to competitions that support veteran causes or groups in the areas. And just like we say, each of these competitions, I mean, if you're not familiar with it, are sponsoring some local charity, and lots of them. I mean, lots of them do veteran things and stuff related to that. So
a lot of veteran and a lot of men's mental health here lately.
Suicide prevention.
Yeah, a lot of that. That's been the hot,
tamale
at a lot of these. Yeah, the hot tamale, as they say. But yeah,
is that current slang for what's hot? Is the hot tamale?
It is now.
Oh, right. So let's
the hot tamale.
I'm using it as a hashtag tomorrow on Instagram.
Do it. So okay. So one of the things we have a guest in the chat here. He asks when do the tattoos designs coming out? So this is something I didn't realize that this person was going to be there and doing specific things. So let's lead in with that. This is something breaking.
Everybody loves Johnny Awesome.
Yeah, he does great work.
But as he will be at Daytona and at nationals, but for whatever reason, I think it might have been on the Peabody's end or for whatever.
I think it was a city thing. It was a city ordinance.
Yeah,
thing
that's
with
what
the
it was.
tattoo, and it was just that's
You
what
can't
it was.
have like awesome beards and tattoo within 50 feet of the same doorway at the same time.
Pretty much.
It actually is just like one building over, but it's on the map and you can walk there. So it's actually kind of fun to kind of walk out and then go get a tattoo, walk back in, keep partying. So yeah, Johnny Awesome Tattoo will be there. Give him a shout out.
I think
he does get busy.
You book your appointments through his Instagram, I do believe.
Yeah, that's a good idea. And I got to tell you, I haven't seen the Nationals specific ones yet, but I can tell you I have one tattoo and it is a Johnny Awesome design.
You only have one tattoo?
I have one tattoo.
Johnny Awesome?
But then I didn't get a chance to get it from him while I was down there. So I had to get it in Minneapolis, but it's based off of Johnny Awesome's design.
That's pretty cool. Have you showed it to him?
I have, and I told him, I was like, "Hey, man, I got this from somebody else, but this is your thing." And he's like, "Oh, he's really glad you liked it and all that stuff." So I'm probably going to get another one from Johnny, but specifically from him.
Adam, probably the best time to do it is, can you do it now? Can you contact him now?
Go to the Instagram. It's Johnny Awesome Tattoos or whatever it is.
What is that?
It is something, but we'll get you exactly. But I'm 95% sure that's where he takes his.
Yeah, talk to him for sure. Yeah, Johnny Awesome Tattoos on Instagram.
That's it.
That's what it is.
Ollie, I believe, like they said, he'll probably be set up a little bit here, a little bit there throughout the whole weekend.
Yeah, so. he'll probably get in a couple days early. Who knows? It's Johnny. Who knows when it is.
Talk to him, and that's your best bet for the best information for sure, because it's going to be awesome.
There we go. So let's get diving into this thing. So Nationals is coming up this weekend, Daytona Beach, Florida.
Yeah, 2023 National Championships, Honest Amish. Starts on Thursday. Everybody's there early, 5:00. Pub crawl starts. The Oyster Bar is the first one, but there's a whole bunch of them, and they're listed on nationalbeardchampionships.com. So you don't have to get there at 5. Whatever time you pop in, you should be able to find the whole crew doing their thing at whatever.
It'll be easy to find because it's all right there on Main Street, and all the pubs are like all within a couple blocks of each other. Main Street's a super cool little area.
It's got a Dale Earnhardt's car, Aaron?
It's Dale Earnhardt's first car right there.
Is it for real? Oh, wow.
Is it diesel?
It is. Diesel-powered race car. Yeah. Dale Earnhardt invented it in 1976.
Wow.
I know. It was crazy. Right there on the beach of Daytona.
I want your picture in front of that car. We got to put it up on the show next week. I want you to like exactly like that.
Yeah, you got to do that pose with the helmet and everything.
I got you. I got to go find this car. It's got to be down there somewhere.
Yes.
We'll find it.
Make it happen. Party. Or you didn't go to Nationals.
We don't have a lot to do tomorrow. Tomorrow's kind of a pretty free day. So we'll go find this car and we'll take a picture of it.
Oh my gosh. All right. So here's the 3 different bars. Is that it? Just the 3?
It's more than that. Yeah.
4, 5.
Keep her cranking, Sakura.
Wow.
My finger was getting tired going through all
Ocean Deck.
All right. Let's start at the beginning.
PM to midnight.
Wow. So the first place is the Oyster Pub.
Yeah,
I bet you they have oysters there.
Popping in there. Apparently pretty amazing food, but also oysters, if that's your thing. If you can imagine the Oyster Bar pub having that. So so 2 hours there to kind of let people gather in, let people get some food, kind of moving on from there.
And then off to the Main Street station where the race car is.
Serious?
I think so. Isn't that what it said on the scroll?
That's what it looks like.
Oh my gosh. It's where
it is, Main Street Station.
Stock car racing was born, Aaron. Boy, you're going to be in like your Mecca.
We're ready. We're going to go take so many pictures with that car.
Dirty Harry's Pub. I wonder if there's going to be someone going to do Dirty Harry there.
What
how
is
he-
home of Dirty 420 Bingo?
You don't want to know.
Oh man,
Until later that night. Then
tune in
you'll
and find out. Dirty Harry's
the
tomorrow.
Bank
find out.
and
If
Blues
you're lucky,
Club,
you'll find out.
Froggy's Saloon, and the Ocean Deck to kill the night off. Is that right on the ocean?
It is, and it's ladies' night at Froggy's Saloon.
Ooh, come on!
Oh,
It's
wow.
ladies' night.
It's feeling right. Oh, what a night.
Hey, killing it.
We're
I
doing
remember
it.
I used to be in Earth, Wind, and Fire.
That's
Yeah,
right.
he was
You are
fire. He was
You're
fire.
fire and Earth, Wind, and Fire.
So pub crawl Thursday night. If you're in town, you can. There's the list. It's easy to find, and
It's easy. It's fun to move around as a big group. Partly because you get to see your friends, but partly it's fun to see strangers' reactions when that many people with wild facial hair are all in a group, because you're bound to get like the fun questions, and then
are you ZZ Top?
Yeah, oh
Is
yeah.
Duck Dynasty in town?
They all, my
Stuff like that.
favorite one is that they want to know, is there a beard convention? It's not
Ooh,
like
always a beard convention.
That's the main one that you
Yep. The beard convention's in town. It's at the Peabody Auditorium all day Saturday. But
And they're
it's
giving
also
away free cars.
free
Come
cars.
on
Yeah,
and
come
join
in.
us.
Yeah, number 16 right there. But also on Friday night, there's also beard convention things happening, right?
Friday night is gonna rip.
Friday night's the night.
It's already like starts at Friday afternoon. I mean, like 3:00, I believe. Let me double check. But yeah, 3:00. We're already starting like Guinness World Record attempts.
So what's the Guinness Book of World Record attempts? What are we going to do different from Casper?
There's so much rad stuff happening. Like if you look up, if you can Google image search Daytona Beach Pier, it's one of the most famous piers in Florida. It's blocked off for us only for that.
If you're a fisherman, you're not fishing on the pier on Friday.
No,
not this time.
So the pier is where the Guinness attempts are going to take place. It's right in the ocean. It's glorious view. There's going to be drone footage, like the footage we actually send in November is going to help pump this one out on their videos and stuff too, which is pretty awesome. So Guinness is going to see it. November is going to see it, and it's going to roll. But in Casper, we set the record for the longest beard chain that went pretty viral on talk shows. USA.
It was like 109 feet, something like that, right?
I think it was more. I think it was like 150, but I'll have to double check on that one. But
150. We're going to double.
That was a beard chain. You have to have a beard that's comes out 8 inches in length from your face. Mustache chain is one of the new ones added this year, which is going to be pretty wild. So everybody. We all wouldn't qualify.
No, it's mustaches
for the mustache. You'd have to be able to qualify for a national championship mustache category, which means everything else has. So if you have a cool beard and a cool mustache, you can't be in the chain per Guinness's rule. So weird. That's one of the things with the Guinness World Records. There's a lot of rules.
150 feet.
There's a lot of rules, so we got to follow them all for sure. So the mustache chain, we're going to try to break our own beard chain for 2. There's also going to be a holla partial beard chain.
There we go. We can all be in the partial beard chain.
Another cool one. So this is one that I get to be in, and beard chain as well. So Aaron, if I'll ask you right now, do you want to be connected to me in the chain?
I mean, that sounds like a great place to be. So let's be connected together in the
Scott. Sorry,
I'm not going to be there, but that would be a good one if you got to be the meat and the Scott and Aaron.
We're going to get beardcalendar.com and then get connected in the beard chain all for the photo. But I guess we
should get like a whaler in there too. That'd be really good.
That sounds
stupid.
It's whaler time.
It's whaler time, and we'll all be wearing whaler time shirts.
And then so that's 3, but then there's a 3. But then also craft beard chain.
Beard chain.
From a design standpoint is the one that gives Brian the most question marks. You know what I mean? Because
craft beard chain has to be a foot on either side of your face.
And you have to it has to be in a form that would qualify for a craft category too. So it has to follow those rules as well. But it can't touch the ground either because
it could be as long as you want, as long as it doesn't touch the ground. Go ahead, Scott Sikora.
So since there is no record for this, technically if 5 people just show up and they put their craft beards together, they're going to have the world record for it, correct? Does it not work that way?
You would have a chance to set it, and then if everything is properly formatted and then documented and then submitted and then okayed, then
it becomes.
So even when we do everything, it's pretty much just an attempt. And then if we dotted all our T's and crossed all our I's, maybe we'll get it. But yes, that would be. We're trying to set the craft beard record with this attempt for sure.
I've got a good feeling that it's going to go well, and it's going to be very crafty, and then they're going to love it.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. That one's a wild one, that's for sure. You know, because it can be anything. You know, it's going to be fun.
Corey stood next to last year.
I did connect to a whaler already.
It was a terrible experience the whole time. I was like, I just felt wrong just being attached to a whaler.
Stevenson letting people know
he's coming.
Is he going to get in on the mustache chain then?
Mustache chain and mullet in the wind. You just see that mullet just flapping by the ocean in the background. It's going to be glorious.
Oh, it'd be perfect. Imagine Stevenson, mullet flapping in the wind, connected to mustache chain, drone goes by, ocean in the background, send it to Guinness.
That'd be a good silhouette shot in the sunset.
Yeah. Seriously, the footage from it is going to be awesome. Seriously, Google search the Daytona Beach Pier. It's all ours, and we're breaking records. And
is there a Joe?
It's going to be great.
Isn't there a Joe's Crab Shack there?
Yeah. So what else is going to happen that night, MJ?
Then, after we do the 4 record attempts, we're headed to the National Beard and Mustache Championships exhibition contest, which is some fun categories. Friday night, some people aren't ready to take on people like yourselves in the national championships, but they want to see what their beard or mustache can do, and maybe get a little amuse-bouche of what Saturday is going to be like.
That's what I was thinking. The amuse-bouche.
Yeah. So Movember Mo, surfer style, American mustache. I mean, talk about a really cool one to win. That one's like basically sponsored by the American Mustache Institute with all their
the honest beard,
nuclear mustacheology, and then the honest beard. Good night. Who wouldn't want that? That one's going to be awesome. Beach comb over, veterans beard. Seriously, I mean, you want to talk about the round of applause beard? Basically, when that category starts, that's the crowd favorite.
Well, I don't know, man. The American mustache. That's like what's pretty more American than the American mustache?
The beach comb over.
The beach comb over.
That's what's more American. That's going to be the best category of the evening for sure.
Which one?
The beach comb over.
Beach comb over.
Yeah.
Well, it's interesting you say that there will be a favorite category because there will be 3 people that'll be the decision makers on that, or as far as who wins. We know
who these 3 decision makers are going to be.
We do, and they haven't been announced yet.
Oh, my goodness. Is this breaking news?
I saved it for you guys. This is breaking news.
Oh my gosh, we got breaking news, Scott Sikora.
Yeah, we do. All right, so the judges for National Beard and Mustache Championships exhibition contest is Robert Baker of TikTok fame. If you guys have ever seen him before, it's like 4 million followers.
Mr.
And then special report. For a special report. But then also
was that your Robert Baker impression? That's what that was.
Yeah. The noise stuff. He's I got a little stubble up top. I can do that too. You're rolling. Look, we just got 100,000 views. There we go.
Yeah.
But then also, I don't know if you guys have ever familiar with an old brand from back in the day, Beard Boss.
Never heard of them.
Well, it was pretty cool back in the day, and former Beard Boss James McMahon will be making a judging appearance. Usually a high-end competitor, Worlds, Nationals.
Goatee man.
Great American. All the big contests. He's been there. He's going, but he's judging. So other people actually have a chance this time. So yeah, he's another one. Also, mustache is way cooler than goatee. Agreed.
He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Oh, shots fired. Yeah, oh yeah, that's true. Bob and Elliot Norris will be working.
They're both going to be there.
One judge, but they will both be there.
They only count as 1 point.
They only count as 1 point. So if you impress Elliot, it's like a half point. But then our final judge, Anthony Carty. Worlds, Nationals. He's actually going for his 5th.
The drive for 5. That's what he's
drive for 5. Then he'll be judging too. So lots of beard knowledge on the judges panel. That's for sure. Lots of TikTok videos, lots of ASMR, all kinds of stuff.
Oh yeah, Cardi and Bob are going to be making all the ASMR videos all night long. I can't wait. It's going to be some good content for sure.
You know what? I think, Aaron, you're onto something. I think next year there's going to be an ASMR category that's judged by sound.
That's a good idea.
Can we do that? Can we do that?
100%. MJ, we actually set up an OnlyFans page like years ago.
With beard ASMR?
Yeah, for beard ASMR. And
or just like beard brushing or whatever. We just never did anything with it. But
yeah,
it's ASMR world record attempt.
I had a plan. We might do this. We might name a national facial hair ASMR champion. I better talk to somebody who's an organizer. Oh yeah.
I'd vote 100% for Bob for ASMR champion.
He might be. Wait a minute. I just talked to Vegas. He is the betting favorite as of this moment.
There you go, Bob. We're counting on you, Bob. We're putting all of our money on Bob to be the ASMR national beard champion.
Would you know will the judges know that it's Bob by the sound?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh, for sure. Okay.
For sure.
Okay. Yeah, he's got a distinct.
That was a for sure.
Well, Bob's going to win the first time, and then from then on, can only be the judge for every other.
But he might be the judge already. So we would have an expert of the. We'll have to figure this. It's a good idea.
I offer my services to do like audio sampling and listening and all that stuff. Since I don't do that, so
all right. Well, you're in.
You're in, Scott. You're the audio video sampling person of the ASMR category.
I'm listening.
Pooter Scooter. All right, so that's Friday night.
Friday night. Yep, it's gonna be awesome. Jimmy Preston MC. I mean, he had people in tears. He got so emotional last year.
Little Jimmy. Little Jimmy's coming.
You make sure you request Little Jimmy. It'll make the night so much more fun.
Little Jimmy is in the back pocket, and he's making an appearance.
Oh, sure. You heard it here first. That's the biggest breaking news on Talking Beards.
Huge. Little Jimmy may make an appearance Friday night.
An ASMR category.
You're really planted a seed tonight.
I'm doing it.
He's like, how can I do this?
That's so funny.
All right. So Saturday, we're getting to the venue at 6:45 a.m.
Wow.
To start getting ready.
Wow.
Because we can't set up Friday night. So that's one of the little things that a lot of people don't know about Nationals. Right. Friday night, usually we can at least get to the venue and at least partially set up.
Right.
And this is not at all going to be the case. There's some sort of, I don't know, REO Speedwagon is there or something Friday night.
Is that what it is?
I don't know. I have no idea who it is. It's somebody. It's someone.
Performers who have performed at the Peabody, and it's the names Elvis Presley. I mean,
everybody.
Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Incredible.
Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Were you in the band at that time?
That was way before I was.
The Crack of Dawn crew. Yeah, that'll be us because. Yeah, 6:45.
That's early. It's good pointing out usually we do get to load in the day before. I mean, shout out to Kelly on our team for getting all this stuff done to just show up and just create this incredible atmosphere on the fly, and then have no load in day the previous day. But she's been in contact with them for months, and there's a couple of things that are really advantageous too. The load-in day would have been nice, but we will get it done. It's
absolutely, yeah. We'll get there, and the Peabody has people ready to start helping, and they all have a plan. So
well, that's just it. I guess we get some amazing stage manager, who's used to how things work at the Peabody.
Yeah, he's
we usually have
Peabody's
from the Austin crew as the stage manager, who's awesome at it. But it will be a twist this year, having like some expert with the headset on, making sure everything is what it is. So I think it's going to be really cool this year.
So there it is. So it's the guitarist from Jethro Tull has a tribute Jethro Tull band
that's playing the night before.
That's playing the night. It's not even Jethro Tull. We could definitely go in Friday night and set our shit up.
And that's what band Sat Score is in?
No, God, no.
Oh.
What?
Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, Earth, Wind, and Fire. All right. Back on track.
So Saturday, guys,
MJ.
You're getting into the venue Saturday morning. You're getting all set up. You're getting all your vendors put together. You're getting the whole layout.
You can buy these hats.
Venue. So as we say, vendors, what do we got? What are we looking for that this year?
It's going to be really fun. I mean, have you guys ever heard of Honest Amish?
No.
They're going to be there.
They're a pretty good product.
I heard they got the monopoly on backwards black hats.
Yep. That's the best place to get backwards back hats, Honest Amish.
That's where I'll be going for sure. Once you crack in, you'll get a little bit of a glimpse of it all. But 9 a.m. is registrations begin. So a lot of people are going to be registered already, but the doors aren't until 11 a.m. But registration is open, and file in there. Get it all taken care of. If there's any questions, it gets ironed out then. If you haven't signed up yet, there will be a cutoff time, and that's up to pretty much Good Taylor. If she says it's over, it's over. So you're gone.
So official registration closes at noon. But I think as long as your category's on stage, you're probably fine. But I wouldn't. Yeah, you might be fine. Yeah,
don't count on it.
Do not. Yeah, registration closes at noon. Try to be there by noon, and the event will get going, and then we'll make it happen.
Yeah, competition starts 11:30 for like the first category. So even like if it's open till noon and your category is going, you don't need to play it that close. So probably get registered ahead of that time.
But most importantly, the goatees go on stage at 1. So as long as you're in your seat by 1 o'clock, that's when the real show starts.
I mean, everybody has the favorite category. We know the world, that's their favorite category. So we're like, we got to have it at 1.
Yeah, 1 o'clock, best.
You got to do what the market demands.
All right. Yeah, so what time? So it kicks off at like 12:30 or so?
11:30 scheduled. But then the day of schedule will be posted, a much more accurate one. Once we have all the information that day, it'll be posted, and it's hard to say like this category is going to start at 3:18.
Yeah.
We don't know that yet. So.
Yeah. So how many categories?
Gosh, see that we don't even know that yet. There's upwards of 50, but if there isn't enough in a category, then that one gets eliminated.
So what is the official category number? Is like 52, correct, or 54?
So I think it's down now. I think it's 47.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
And then plus whatever Friday night stuff is. So what
it was at 54, and then we eliminated all the goatee categories.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got it.
Yeah. And then like nobody showed up because then the goatees didn't go on stage. So they're like, what's the even point of going if the goatees are? Yeah. So then the goatees are back in Daytona.
So the goatees are back.
The goatees are back. So don't.
That's actually the official hashtag this year is the goatees are back.
The hot tamale.
Hot tamale.
And the goatees are back. It's the goatees are a hot tamale.
And Natalie's kidney's a jerk.
Yeah.
Those are the two official hashtags of the Nationals this year.
This is great.
If we get Natalie's approval.
So let's okay. So now we have an undefined amount of categories. So once we get all these categories up onto the stage, who's going to be introducing these people and who's going to be judging them?
Well, Mr. Doctor Adam Paul Cosgrove,
Mr. Doctor,
my BFF.
American Moustache Institute fame, a degree in nuclear mustacheology, among other things.
He's so good.
He's so good.
I love him so much.
He was amazing in Casper. He's
a killer for real.
Aaron, he's amazing everywhere.
Yeah, well, I was just speaking specifically for Casper. Obviously, he's amazing everywhere, but he was amazing.
Talk about my friend that way.
He's got super high energy, and you think that like that's like the best part of it until you see like how much he likes and thinks facial hair is cool. So you think like that's the best part of it. But then he's got like an English. He's got like a PhD in English or something like that. But you hear his vocabulary just on, even if you're at the bar, it's this poetic vocabulary. But when it's on stage describing stuff that he likes, the vocabulary is awesome. I was introducing him to somebody one time, and I was just laying on way too thick about how awesome a vocabulary he has. And I go, "Hey, what do you think about that, Adam?" And he goes, "That's good." So
perfect. Best vocabulary ever.
He's a linguist.
I
think he's a grant writer, if I remember correctly. Something along the lines.
He's a what?
A grant writer.
Oh, okay.
I don't even know what that means.
You write very fancy letters to get money from the government.
Oh, that makes
sense.
Very
heavy on the very.
Yeah. So you got to have like the vocabulary of an Adam Cosgrove guy.
And he's got it.
He's got it. That's good.
And he also helps people start 501c3s. So
that'd be a good reason for him to come on the show and
it's been many phone calls about that already. So, but anyways, so Adam, because I'm already looking at the time, I'm like, wow, we're just going.
Oh, we got to go?
No, we don't have to go anywhere. We can go long. We can go long, right. But so let's talk about the judges now.
Yeah, for sure. Well, we got one of them right in the background of Aaron's video camera. Best in show at the last World Championships. Am I correct?
Yeah, best in show. She's a beast.
Pretty good resume right there. I mean, her list of awards goes on and on, but I mean, I think that one's
that's at the top.
The deal.
Not much you can do past that,
right? We got Joshua Jolly representing Death Grip.
Nice.
So we got the Moustache gang in the house. Natalie Wright, a local hair expert. Beards partially, but mostly, hair up in the top. Big, huge expert. John Rice, a mega veteran and actually underground legend. Some of the more modern competitors are maybe not quite as familiar with John Rice. I would recommend Google image search, John Rice beard.
And then that picture is going to pop up.
Yeah. Like with the 2009 or 2010 national championships, he just had this really elaborate freestyle beard. And that kind of went one of the first like viral photos. But he also had this really cool beard braid. And it's super red. It's super long. He had a Michael Jackson jacket on with all these zippers. I ended up seeing it in like a GQ article or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that beard picture floated around for a good while.
People would use it as their profile pics and pretend to be him. I remember thinking, like, dude, you ain't John Rice.
You're not John. And I don't think he looks like that anymore. I think he's got a new look that he's going to debut.
I got it. He has a new look, a new style. So whatever you find on the internet is not that anymore, apparently. I don't even know what the new style is, but I got to tell you, I'm very excited to see it. I will say that. Because John Rice is actually one of the people that inspired me to get into it in the first place. With those, right, there's the one.
There it is. That's the legendary picture right there of John Rice beard. Right.
That's him.
That's him. Right.
Stop.
Scroll over there. Show the one.
I don't know what you're talking about. You want this?
Find the Michael Jackson jacket. That's it too. That one's a good one.
That's in Charleston. That's what he looked like when I met him.
I mean, it's a killer.
That's like 2014.
But the Michael Jackson jacket with this beard braid, pretty awesome. I mean, everybody wanted to have a super long beard after that one came out.
Gnarly.
Even my mom.
Yeah,
That's
I remember
true.
that.
That's true. We got to have the mustaches taken care of for sure.
Speaking of judges,
Yes.
Jerry Rice.
Jerry Rice's younger brother.
No.
Hey, fellas.
Daniel Command is here.
Hey.
Dan C. Bearded.
Dan
C. Bearded. Speaking of judges, Dan C. Bearded judging nationals the first time. We got to say, it's really nice to see somebody putting so much video content and
dude, he is
a good
unbelievable
vibe.
with the amount of content.
Facial hair, and it just like
he's just an
and continues.
Awesome dude all around.
Yeah, having him on the panel is going to be really big. The judges are the tastemakers of what defines like a national champion, and having somebody on there like that is really fun for us. So.
Yeah, his knowledge of beards and beard growth and beard care is just far beyond what anyone else who's making videos out on YouTube and talking about products and all that stuff. He just has such a great general knowledge of everything revolving beards, and I mad respect for him.
Revolving
as
beard.
Someone who knows about beards, but also as a person, as a family man, and as a friend. I mean, he's just an awesome dude.
Yeah, for sure, Ski.
What was that, Natalie?
I don't.
Jethro told Martin Barr is what's performing tomorrow.
Yeah, we've already had that full-on discussion.
Jethro Tull's playing at the bar tomorrow night.
Jethro Tull's band is going to be performing Friday night.
That's right.
Yeah.
He beat Metallica.
Now it's official. Natalie told us, and now it's
but also on the judges panel, you already commented earlier, he's getting into the mix with the mullet, getting in the mix with the mustache. John Stevenson representing Florida and mustaches, among other things.
Woof. 50 plus. I was going to sneak beer on stage. Now I'm thinking I need to prioritize Red Bull. Yeah. Red Bull will be your friend, John Stevenson.
And we will bring the Red Bulls to you, my friend.
That's right.
There won't be any sneaking going on.
When you're a judge, you get VIP treatment.
Yes, that's right. And then also for to make it official of the Daytona area, Derek Feature is coming on, and he's the city manager. So
okay,
he said we have he's going to let all the police know that we can pretty much do whatever we want and stuff.
Nice.
So it's nice having somebody like that in your corner.
Unless you
when does that start that we can do whenever we want?
I'll have to run it. I'll have to get that information. It's a little bit unclear at this time.
It's not now.
It's not now.
Okay.
You're gonna wait on that for sure.
I'll wait then. That's fine.
But also, he does have a cool beard, and it's nice to see people in public office get to high positions and represent the facial hair community. You know what I mean?
Abraham
Plus
Lincoln,
it's local to the area, so it's actually really nice. And then for another national champion from a different, totally different element, Daniel Ziegler, the national natural bodybuilding champion. This is actually his third time judging. He judged the online comp in 2020. Then he was in Casper last year, and now he's judging again this year. So
that's cool. Someone bringing another national champion from something else over to the side. Pretty neat.
He always has like a super rad beard. It's mostly a beard, but he will also quick take it all down and just go stash. He'll take it down and go beard stash. On his Instagram account, there's a lot of like styling stuff. It's so the knowledge is really good, and now he has a lot of championship judging experience. So it's really fun having this crew on. Oh, and then also I'm judging as well. So
never heard of you.
Never heard of you.
So this is a thought, Nerd. You guys just kind of brought it up, but what about a judging panel of national champions from just different everythings? Like everyone that judges is, I mean, I understand it's a beard competition. I mean, that would work for a different competition if it wasn't so serious. Like, all right, never mind. It was just really dumb.
It's not dumb. It's actually a really good idea. I mean, that's part of the with Daniel Ziegler is, you get like a national champion from another
national bass fisherman.
We do, want some, beard experts specifically in the mix as well. But yeah, we'll see. We might do that.
National
horse trainer.
Trainer.
They know about horse hair.
See?
Yeah. Nailed it.
Yeah, so Saturday, beer competition should be over by 8:00 at night, hopefully. maybe something like that. Just depends because everything I've heard, this has been one of the biggest pre-registration nationals we've had in quite some time. So
things are going good.
Things are going good, but beard people like to wait to day of to register. So who knows how many people's live will show up at this thing?
Yeah, it gets pretty intense. There's going to be some champions crowned, and there's always some broken hearts too. So you gotta pay to play. You got to get in the mix. You got to put your best foot forward.
Best beard forward.
Find a way to have fun.
If I can win, anyone can win.
All you got to do is get on stage and kiss.
That's truer words ever been
spoken. Hello. Have you not seen me lately? Hello. And I won twice.
2-time national champion.
Can win. Anybody can win.
That's right. Yep.
So what else? So that's Saturday. All day events. Do we have anything scheduled for Sunday, or is it just like everybody? You're out of here now.
It's a little bit open. We'll see. It'll probably just be like where does everybody want to meet up kind of a thing.
Okay. So pretty much nothing official on Sunday. People meet up in hotel lobbies and maybe wander around, maybe stick around for a couple of days. I know we're not the only group that's
Are you staying down there?
Yeah, we're going Sunday. We're going to go to Orlando for a couple of days. And
nice.
Most of the people that are staying with us are also going to do that. So we're just going to go to Orlando and go, go drive some go-karts and maybe go to a car museum, maybe go to some escape room. Might just go to the mall and walk around. Who knows?
Are you going to an escape room?
Yeah.
I hope you get locked in there.
I'm not gonna.
I hope you do, though.
I'll kick the door in.
No, you won't.
I'll get out for sure.
Not that we talked about this earlier, but as I was perusing the website, I came across this. Ticket proceeds from the National Beard and Mustache Championship and exhibition show benefit Volusia County Hurricane Relief Fund, Movember, and Equality, Florida. So what can you tell us about those?
Yeah, it's when you think about Daytona, you mostly think about, great weather or racing and stuff like that, but it's always in the line of fire for the natural elements. So anything we've all seen the videos, like the people that do like the hurricane relief. You literally, somebody's just had their life turned upside down.
There's still stuff down here that's messed up from hurricane last year. So they're still in desperate need of hurricane relief.
Yeah. You can never, they can never catch up on it, and you never know when the next one is. But they get really good at being able to identify what it is that they can help best at and who needs it. And it's a really good one. It's pretty awesome. In Movember, everybody knows what the deal is there. I think they've set I don't know if it's a Guinness World Record, but I think that they've worldwide raised the most money for cancer research over the past, whatever it is, like 15 years, however long.
That's pretty cool.
So they've actually raised the most. So, pretty cool stuff. But we were talking about that earlier. A lot of contests do like men's health or, what were you saying were some of the other common ones?
So we've been doing military and men's mental health a lot here.
Okay, yeah. So a lot of that's one of the main topics. That's one of the reasons why we like to have nationals in November too, is when places are ready for some content about mustaches and facial hair. Boom. How about you have a party with these national championship portraits? So that's one of the reasons they kind of all go viral, because it's good timing and stuff like that. So, and that's one of the other things that people need to keep in mind. Like when you go to the exhibition show or go to the contest, it is difficult to win. It's not a guarantee of anything, but get in the mix with the portraits is like a whole side thing on its own that you win just by participating.
There you go. Speaking of the portraits, we're going to have a little bit different photographer with us this year. You want to tell us
every
a little
year
bit about
for the past 9 or 10 years, it's been Greg Anderson or Jeffrey Moustache, and we don't have either one of them this year. So, but we do have somebody neat in LJ, what she likes to go by. This is her. She just shot the LA comp. You see a lot of Nate Johnson in 3D photos. A lot of people, Anthony Cardi right there. He's judging at the exhibition show Friday.
Don't you judge me, Cardi.
That's
Yeah.
right, Cardi.
He's going to be judging you.
But
So,
yeah, she's a super professional photographer. We've been running around with her the last couple of years. She's a delight to be around. She's got a really nice website. She takes incredible photos. She's a great person. We really, really like her. And when it all came up and Greg had something else he could do, and I guess Jeffrey Moustache had prior obligations as well.
Yep.
Reached out to LJ and she was more than happy to do it. And I think I know she's going to do a tremendous job for this event.
Yeah, it's always interesting to see what the photographers want to do for their portrait. So I actually don't know the backgrounds that she's looking at or the lighting situation, but I know there was like this style from LA. And Aaron, were you in the Beards by the Bay one as well?
Yeah, so Beards by the Bay.
Was that like a black background?
It was.
And those were shot with different lighting and stuff. It was really cool. So it'd be interesting to see what she's going to do. So
yeah, she'll be there Friday night as well. So she's going to take a lot of cool shots like that with the beard chain, and she'll just be floating around. And then she's our, professional headshot extraordinaire on Saturday.
And speaking of that, I mean, the beard chain and the photo, I mean, it's like the photo that just keeps going. And
you got to get those. Like for any
you want to get in that.
You don't miss out on your portrait. I mean, I try to tell people the second they walk in, I'm like, hey, find time to go sit with and then somebody will say, oh, I will. And then the photos end up some cool place. And then they're like, oh, I forgot to go, or they put it off.
You can't forget. You have to get professional headshots when
you got to go get the portrait, It helps if you win, it helps the nationals keep documentation too of what your beard looked exactly like that day. You know what I mean? So
because all the winners show up on the Nationals website.
Oh yeah.
So you gotta have your professional headshot. It's important.
Gotta have it.
All right. Well, is there anything else that you think we need to let people know about this upcoming event that's happening this weekend, November 4th in Daytona Beach, Florida? There's merch.
I think that's all I can say. It's going to be awesome. There's going to be all kinds of cool ways to win. So check it out. See you guys think
more than one way to win a beard contest.
Yeah, for sure. All the time, raising money for charity, making new friends, network with people. There might be business stuff that you can do out of the deal. You're going on vacation. It's art. It's sport. It's competition. I mean, it's sick. You get to think about your outfit for like 6 months in advance if you want, or you can show up in a t-shirt. Maybe that's your style. It doesn't matter. You win either way.
Show up in nothing. That's fine too.
Oh, that's inappropriate.
Okay, not at this one.
It's a little bit more.
We're close.
We're close.
Esteemed, as they say, Aaron.
But I do want to say thank you to you two for having me on. I think you guys do a great job, and I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yes.
We appreciate you coming on. Yeah.
Yeah, we always love having you on. We really need to do it more often. We should do like at least quarterly meetups with MJ.
GQ, TBQ. Let's do it. Talking Beards quarterly with MJ.
That'd be a good time to kind of talk. I mean, let's get this penciled in, but good time to if we do it quarterly, we can be doing updates on what the latest update on what the Nationals are doing next year.
Yeah. Within 1 quarter, I'm going to have an update on the ASMR category.
No. All right. So put that in the notes.
He's already on it. He wants that title.
I'm coming for it, Bob.
Listen,
I'm coming for it.
I might even make a heavyweight championship. Whoa. Look out, Bob.
Wow. I just lost.
Yep. That's what happens when you have a nice big volume knob.
Oh, I was wondering why now you're blowing the speakers out.
I know it's automatic. It's automatically. I was turning it down, but it's automatically setting itself now.
Oh my gosh, you're so loud.
We're good now. I turned it the wrong way.
All right. Well,
awesome.
MJ, thank you for coming by, man. So much information. We always appreciate you. And this weekend, man. Saturday, if you're in the southeast part of the country, it's an easy drive to Daytona Beach, Florida. Really, if there's a road, there's an easy drive. Just Be clear of snow and stuff if you're coming from Minnesota. Apparently it's snowing.
Well, that's what even Dan Seabeard had said. It's snowing up in Michigan. It's snowing in Ohio.
Hey,
It's not snowing in Daytona Beach, Florida. Get your butts down here.
that's right. See you in Daytona.
Yeah. See you, MJ. Thank you for stopping by, man.
See you
Good
guys.
luck, everyone.
Will you announce?
That was MJ. All right.
Oh,
Breaking
hold
news.
on.
Natalie
I'm getting
said-
breaking news. What?
Not breaking news, but anyone doing the world records to be at Joe's Crab Shack Pier no later than Thursday.
Yeah. So if you're doing the Friday night stuff, if you are going for a Guinness Book of World Records attempt, you have to be there at the venue by 3:00. So there's the beard competition stuff Friday night, and you can kind of get here, right before the event or whatever. But like for the Guinness Book attempt, you have to be on site by 3:00 because there's lots of you have to be checked, you have to be measured, you have to have your picture taken, you have to be in order. Like if you're going to do the Guinness, if you're going to do the Guinness Book attempt, be early. That's it. Be there before 3:00 on the pier next to Joe's Crab Shack, Daytona Beach, Florida. It's going to be amazing. I'm super sad you're not going to be here, man. Like, man, sucks.
Maybe next time.
I hope so. I hope so next time. So Talking Beards can take over nationals again because Death Grip's bringing a podcast. We got booted out, Scott Sikora.
That's all right. We've been there, done that. So
Two somethings and a penny. I don't remember what it was.
2 dimes.
2 dimes and a nickel or something.
a quarter, 4 quarters make a
It's
penny.
It's 2 dimes. That's the podcast. It's 2 dimes and a something podcast.
A bird, 2 dimes and a bird pooped on you.
My arm stinks. I cleaned it off and everything.
Man.
Anyway.
Well, to find out more about that, and then we definitely would love to get those guys on the show.
Yeah, for
talk
sure.
to them. I mean, talk to them about, at some point we always love talking to new shows and meeting new people out there. And so
I'll make the connection, and then we'll have the 2 dimes and a bird poop on our podcast and talk to them.
bird pooped on my arm.
2 dimes and a bird pooped on my arm podcast. But I think that's it, man.
All right. So as at the end of every show, like I say to everyone, make sure you guys all go over to honestamish.com. And when you're done loading your cart up, Talking Beards is the promo code. It'll get you 15% off. Make sure you go to thebeardcalendar.com and see what events are going on near you. And if you're throwing an event, let us know about it so we can get it up there so everyone can hear about it. And everyone make sure they have one of the most amazing weekends in Daytona Beach at the 2023 Honest Amish National Beard and Mustache Championships. We love you all. We thank you all. And we greatly appreciate you. Everyone that's traveling, make sure you be safe. Take care.
Be safe, y'all, man. Freaking, it's snowing everywhere. Be careful.
Don't forget to check all your candy before you eat it tonight.
There you go. Check your candy. Everybody have a great night. And if you're coming to Daytona, I'll see you this weekend. If not, we'll see you soon.
God bless.
Okay, bye.
I said God bless. Thanks for tuning in to Talking Beards. Make sure you go over to honestamish.com and use promo code Talking Beards to get 15% off your order. Don't forget to tune in live next Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern at talkingbeards.com.